Welcome back, hip-hop heads and culture enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into one of the biggest moments in music right now. The world has been buzzing about Kendrick Lamar's latest surprise album, GNX, and the shocking revelation that several of its tracks were seemingly directed at none other than Lil Wayne. After weeks of speculation, Lil Wayne has finally broken his silence, and his response, pure class. Instead of firing back with diss tracks or heated statements, Wayne simply said, "I'm happy to inspire Kendrick in his new project." Wow, that's the kind of unexpected, high-road response that only a true legend can pull off. What does this mean for their dynamic? Is this a subtle jab wrapped in politeness, or is it a genuine show of humility? Let's unpack everything in today's video. But before we jump in, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with your fellow music lovers. Your support helps us keep these conversations alive and deep dives rolling. Now, let's get into it. Kendrick Lamar shocked the music world when he dropped GNX, an album filled with complex narratives, heavy themes, and sharp critiques. But the biggest talking point, several tracks appeared to be directed at Lil Wayne. From veiled criticisms of Wayne's Super Bowl halftime performance to deeper questions about his legacy, Kendrick's words ignited a storm of debates. Fans were quick to dissect tracks like Man at the Garden and Waxed Out Murals, pointing out lyrics that seemed to question Wayne's artistic relevance, consistency, and even his impact on hip-hop culture. Kendrick's wordplay is famously layered, but the hints were undeniable. While Kendrick never outright named Wayne, the context left little doubt as to who he was referencing. As the speculation grew, all eyes were on Lil Wayne. Would he respond with a diss track, an interview, social media? For weeks, Wayne remained silent, leaving fans wondering if he was ignoring the controversy or preparing a grand response. After all, Wayne is no stranger to rap battles, having exchanged lyrical blows with the likes of Pusha T, Jay-Z, and others in the past. But this time, Wayne's approach was different. His response didn't come in the form of bars or a press release. Instead, it was a simple, measured statement. "I'm happy to inspire Kendrick in his new project." At first glance, Wayne's words might seem like a polite brush-off, but let's take a closer look. By framing his response as inspiration rather than confrontation, Wayne is positioning himself as the bigger person. He acknowledges Kendrick's artistry without stooping to a level of petty back-and forth. Some fans see this as Wayne taking the high road, showing that he's secure in his legacy and doesn't feel the need to defend himself. Others interpret it as a subtle flex. After all, if Kendrick is referencing Wayne in his music, it's a sign of Wayne's undeniable influence and relevance in the culture. Wayne's response also raises an important question. Was Kendrick's critique meant to provoke, or was it a genuine reflection on Wayne's legacy? By responding with grace, Wayne avoids falling into a trap and instead shifts the narrative back to his enduring impact on the game. This exchange or lack thereof highlights a fascinating aspect of hip-hop culture. Diss tracks and rivalries have always been a part of the genre, but Wayne's response shows that there's more than one way to handle criticism. Instead of adding fuel to the fire, Wayne diffused the situation with a single sentence. This moment also speaks to the evolving nature of hip-hop. In an era where social media amplifies every feud, Wayne's approach feels refreshing. It's a reminder that sometimes, less is more. By choosing not to engage directly, Wayne demonstrates confidence and maturity, proving that he doesn't need to validate his legacy through conflict. Before we go any deeper into this fascinating dynamic between Lil Wayne and Kendrick Lamar, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. And if you're enjoying this breakdown, share this video with your friends so we can keep these conversations going. Your support means the world to us. Kendrick's GNX is already being hailed as one of the most important hip-hop albums of the year, and his critique of Wayne has only added to its buzz. But will this be the last word on the matter? Or will Kendrick respond to Wayne's statement in some way? Only time will tell. Now it's your turn. What do you think about Lil Wayne's response? Was it the perfect way to handle Kendrick's critiques? Or should he have fired back with a diss track of his own? And what about Kendrick? Was he out of line for calling out Wayne? Or is he simply pushing the culture forward? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Let's keep this community growing and these conversations alive. Hip-hop is more than music, it's a dialogue, and your voice matters. Lil Wayne's response to Kendrick Lamar's GNX reminds us why he's one of the most respected figures in hip-hop. By choosing grace over conflict, Wayne showed that true legends don't need to prove themselves, they let their legacy speak for them. Meanwhile, Kendrick's willingness to challenge the greats proves that he's not just an artist, he's a cultural critic, pushing the genre to evolve and grow. Whether you see this moment as a clash of egos or a dialogue between icons, one thing is clear: hip-hop is alive and thriving, fueled by the voices of its most fearless creators. Until next time, stay curious, stay critical, and keep celebrating the art and culture of hip-hop. We'll see you in the next video.